Alright guys, so chalo, let's solve group anagrams today. Mm, Bucket word by their sorted letter signature. Given an array of strings, group together the ones that are anagrams of each other. Use every word exactly once, return the groups in any order. So all we need to do is just sort these and try to make a group of them. But there will be two different approaches, I guess, for this. So let's try to deal with this one by one. What does it say? For I is equals to 0 and it will go till n minus 1 if the word is not yet grouped. So we need to select, first check if the word is grouped. Then we go for the for loop. Start group with words I. Okay. Let's see this in action, then we'll try to decode it over. Okay, it started a group. It got matched, not matched. So as you can see, like at this step, it got like skipped, like for that tan thing. It just got skipped over there. All right, so let's try to write this down first. So all we have is given words. Then what do? We go for a for loop, right? For I, which starts from, oh, oopsie, which this, right? Starts from 0, goes till n minus 1 if the word I not yet grouped. Then we go for one more for loop, but before that we need to make group with words of I. Then we go for one more for loop j, which will go from I plus 1 and it goes till again n minus 1 if sorted words I equals to sorted. I need to go for this, I guess. This sorted words j add to group, and in the end we should be return all groups. Okay, it looks good. Now let's try to solve this. Let's go to the lead code. We can start off with creating a const of group, which is an array. Then we make another const called grouped, which is equals to, which will create a array strs dot length, and we'll just fill them with false. Is good. Then we go for a for loop like the pseudocode, which is I equals to 0, I less than length, and go for I plus plus. Then we say, then we check if it is grouped, right? If grouped I, then we say skip it, continue, continue, const group is equal to words of I, like we need to return it in an array, so we'll just put that in an array. Grouped I is equals to true, const sorted I is equal to it's gonna be strs of I dot split dot sort dot join. Like this will just split the words, sort them, and just join them. Let me bring this down so that you can see the code completely. Then we go for the internal for loop. For let j equals to 0, it's gonna be I plus 1, sorry. J is less than strs dot length and j plus plus. J plus plus. Good. We go for sorted j strs of j dot split dot sort dot join. Now we go for the if loop. If sorted I is equals to sorted j, then what we need to do, we need to sorted j, then we need to make the group, right? Group dot push strs of j, and we need to flag the grouped index as true. Then we go for groups. This is going to be groups dot push group. Then we just need to return all of the groups. Looks good. So what we are doing over here is that we are creating a final array called groups. Okay. Then we create an array called grouped with the same length of the strs and fill them with false, because we need to check if it is true or not, right? Like if the array is like if the value of the index, if it is true, then it is already grouped, so we need to skip that. So for that step we are using this array, right? And then we create an array like inside group array with the current strs of I. We just create a smaller group of them, and then we just push the whole group inside the groups. So that's how this thing works. Let's try to submit this. This is actually the brute force solution of it. And as expected, this will create time limit exceeded error because it's taking we have to sort in two places. Also, we have two for loops, so it's not the optimal solution. We also have extra spaces, so it's not the optimal solution. So now let's go to the next step. So the optimized version they are suggesting is a signature map. So what do they do? It says we are given words, then we create a map named groups for I. Like I starts from 0, goes till n minus 1, which is cool. Like we need to iterate through every one of them. Then we create a signature of it. What is the signature? Signature is the sorted version of the like every word. Then we put inside the group. Okay, so the hash map will be the signature followed by the values of them, like values of the strings. So let's check it. How are they doing it? I guess this is actually called bucket sort, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's try to solve this. We are given words and we create a group called this, which is going to be an array. Then we go for a for loop for I, which starts from 0, goes till n minus 1, right? Then we create a signature inside which we have sorted words of I. Words of I. Okay. Then we go for a for loop. If we go for, do we go for a for loop? No. We just create a group dot signature, not actually dot signature, signature dot append words of I. Then we just return group dot values, because the key is the like the left side stuff and words like values are the right side values, so we just need to return that. Let's try to check this. Oh, I mean, two. Append operation may not work correctly, does not exist in group. You should initialize group sig as an empty list before appending. Return parenthesis correctly to call the method. Okay, so it just says to call the method um, goes till It's just wording problem at this point. I guess the logic is written correctly. Okay, looks good. Let's try to solve this one now. So this is what we can actually do. We are going to use a for of loop. Let's go for const groups, which is going to be an empty map, or what is called object in JavaScript. Const str of strs. We then create a signature, which is going to be an str dot split dot sort dot join. It looks good. Then we check if not groups dot or bracket signature, then we create groups of signature equals to an empty array, right? We just create an empty array because we need to like we need to return an group of arrays. So for that we are doing this groups of signature dot push, then we just insert the string, then we return object that values groups. Good. Let's try to check this. Says it works. Let's try to submit this. Nice. This got submitted. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This was group anagrams.